Daniel Rodriguez highlights. Daniel Rodriguez, an American mixed martial artist, famous for his time in Bellator, King of the Cage, Combat Americas, and many more, is one of the most famous names among MMA fans. Who doesn't love to watch this agile fighter inside the cage breaking his opponent's face? So today at UFC Slam, we're going to show you the highlights of Daniel Rodriguez. So are you fans ready? Let's begin, but before we do, please make sure you punch out that bell icon. On Saturday, the 10th of September, a thrilling match happened in which Jingliang and Daniel Rodriguez were in front of each other at UFC 279 in a catchweight fight. There happened to be a lot of action and thrillers, which you cannot miss in this one. In round one, this story has a lot of fast-paced action. Rodriguez gave him a good jab. Jingliang used a combination of moves and then kicked Rodriguez in the body. Daniel hits him with a big counter right, but he still managed to eat it. Jingliang blocked Rodriguez's body kick and kicked him with a leg kick. Jingliang finished the round with a push kick to the body. Round one was almost tied because both of the fighters had a lot of energy right then. After a slow start to the first round, Jingliang came out swinging in the second. He had the upper hand and seemed to have Rodriguez in his sights. And then it was time for round three. And this time Rodriguez took over the course of action and he hit a left-handed punch. Rodriguez moves forward, but he's having trouble landing anything big. Daniel hasn't landed in a while, and Lee's head movement is great. Rodriguez does eventually land some punches, and the results were so close. The results, in fact, were shocking. Daniel Rodriguez did emerge victorious in the end from the slimmest of margins over Jingliang, winning 29-28, 28-29, and 29-28 via split decision. In our next one, Daniel Rodriguez can't wait for UFC 279 to give him a chance to shut up Kevin Holland. Rodriguez said he couldn't wait to shut up the fan-favorite contender Holland in this weekend's All-California fight. Rodriguez has an impressive 6-1 record in the octagon, and his only loss was to Nicholas Dalby, a former Cage Warriors champion, but he's won against Tim Means, Gabriel Green, Dwight Grant, Mike Perry, and Preston Parsons. Daniel Rodriguez defeated local favorite Tim Means at UFC Rio Rancho. Means started the fight with a leg kick, then switched levels under a punch and scored a takedown. Rodriguez was right back up, though, and the statement had been made. The fight then became a back-and-forth single-strike battle. Rodriguez would circle out, only to become trapped once more. Rodriguez, on the other hand, rocked Means just as the bell rang. Means landed a left, and Rodriguez opened the second with a high kick. Rodriguez moved in with just over 90 seconds remaining and connected with several massive left hands. Rodriguez caught Means in a standing guillotine and forced the tap. Daniel Rodriguez submitted Tim Means in round two, 3 minutes and 37 seconds, by guillotine choke. The UFC Las Vegas eye-opening punch from Daniel Rodriguez in the first round ends Preston Parsons' night. Rodriguez knocked Parsons out with a well-timed punch that caught him square in the eye, causing him to wince in pain. Rodriguez didn't waste any time following up with a flurry of more punches, and despite Parsons' best efforts to stay on his feet, the fight was stopped when he collapsed on the ground. There was 3 minutes and 47 seconds left in the first round, and that's when everything ended. Rodriguez stepped into the exchanges with confidence and fought like he owned the place, while Parsons seemed at ease on his feet early on. Rodriguez, who always is thrown with great force, finally ended the fight when his right hand struck Parsons square in the eye. Rodriguez went for the kill once he realized Parsons was vulnerable, but he was always patient, waiting for the right moment to throw his shots and being wary of getting hit with anything crazy in return. Rodriguez kept chipping away at Parsons until the UFC King had no choice but to submit his relentless assault. Since Parsons was doing nothing but taking shots while on the canvas, the referee had no choice but to award Rodriguez a technical knockout victory. So these are some of the great highlights of Daniel Rodriguez. Let us know in the comments section which fight you like the most of these, or is there a different one from his career that you're familiar with? Hey, let us know. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel as well to get more exciting UFC content from us. We hope you have the best day, and thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.